Atlas military huntsmen are already work clearing out the surrounding tundra.
So you do have professional huntsmen. Why are you bringing the children?
You've seen your fair share of combat, so tomorrow, I'll be trusting you all too.
I've said it before and I've said it again. The decision for Ruby to start off in a school will forever haunt this show. Especially since they didn't actually intend to really do anything with the school. Like seriously, Ruby could have been about a bunch of people in for those who have seen Fairy Tail, imagine if Beacon was a guild instead of a school. The story could still have happened basically the same, and we wouldn't have to question why all the actual professional huntsmen are so useless. The introduction of Team RWBY, red, blue, white, and brown. Jesus Christ, why? Fuck, Weiss looks even worse than I imagined. Like, I know people were really on Blake and John's case, but look at Weiss. Look at how impractical what she's wearing looks. Okay, I will admit, seeing the improvements in their landing strategy is great. Like, I'm not gonna pretend they haven't become better fighters than they were at the beginning. I'm just saying that they are not that much better as the show would have you imagine. Jesus. Just... Why? So John's shield is bigger. Okay. Hey Ruby, how common is it to have weapons that are essentially just hard light holograms, and why doesn't everyone use that? They're not that much different from the old ones.
You've all got fancy new scrolls, so don't forget to use them. Keep your eyes and ears open. Count of a target.
Okay, that's more useful. At least, not really though. Like, the concept of the scroll showing your aura level during combat will mean that you have to look away from your enemy. Even if it's smaller, you still have to look away from your enemy.
Not used to the new hair yet.
Is it bad?
No!
Yes.
I did not sign up to be a babysitter.
I feel your pain.
Freezing out here!
Without heating or a projected aura, the cold of Solitas can kill you in a matter of hours.
Yeah, and I don't think Ruby and Yang can pretend their redesigns are meant to keep them warm.
We're really not gonna tell Ironwood what happened to Oz?
I'm still laughing at the hypocrisy.
The General's heart seems to be in the right place, but that doesn't mean we should trust him yet.
So you're not going to tell him this vital piece of information to keep his spirits up and make sure that everything can continue going according to plan? I really hope Ozpin reacts to this fact later.
Keep running around with an ancient relic on a keychain, you know?
Does Atlas not have a safe?
Doesn't that feel like what Ozpin did to us?
Yes. Yes, it is. Wait, since when does Crow's bad luck affect him?
We should probably stay focused on the mission.
Oh, okay.
I like your outfit too.
Jesus Christ. Look at... what? That looked like... He looks and sounds like a doll. I don't know how he managed to pull off sounding like a doll. Miles usually sounds better than that, but... maybe it's just the look. It's definitely the look. Also, John, read the room. Or the ice cave.
I remember this disaster. I wish I could take back the years of pain my family has caused the Faunus. And all of my complacency in it.
Complacency? You were 14 years old. And not to say I side with Jacques, but I highly doubt you can blame a natural disaster on him. Couldn't they have found a better way to introduce this conversation? I'm not saying they shouldn't have this conversation, just let something actually bring it up beyond a natural disaster.
Okay, heading back.
Jesus! Also, Blake's use of her powers kind of looked like bad animation when I saw it the first time. Oh yeah. Let's just stand here and look at it as it swirls for the camera. And they're still just watching. So Yang's upgrade is kind of pointless. because like it's like if you could shoot someone, but but even after the bullet hits them, they won't feel the hit until a few seconds later. Like, I think the idea is for her to be able to like use her explosive bullets at close quarters without hurting herself, but that's never been the kind of strategy she'd use. I don't think she's ever found a reason to like use explosives in close combat. She usually blasts them from afar. I get the basic idea. I just think it's a little underwhelming because once again her weapons are now essentially just shooting someone, but the bullets won't affect them until a few seconds later. Plus those explosions weren't actually big enough that I think they'd actually bother Yang. They didn't even try with RWBY. Please tell me that boomerang is part chainsaw. Okay, I kinda like the grappling hooks. Now we have to know the truly important question. Do the guns on Ren's weapons finally do anything? Does not look like it.
I got it!
I thought RWBY's semblance was speed.
And everybody has a unique semblance.
Yes.
And you will learn more about being the keyword.
Though, based on your reaction time, I'd say I'm a little faster.
No, your semblance allows you to fly and apparently divide yourself into pieces. Also, RWBY's semblance is more travel speed than reaction speed. What?
This room is highly active with dust energy. Triggering it could ruin the launch site.
Wow, we still don't know that much about dust. Like, dust can affect things even when you're not really using it. Because I remember Roman carrying a red dust crystal like it was nothing. So is it that if you gather a lot of dust in one place, it starts to be reactive? I thought aura activated dust. This is way too many questions for a piece of weaponry that's been in the show since the beginning 7 years ago. Or is this 6? 7 years ago. I think the best part is they don't even need to rely on bad animation. Gun freaks would be proud.
Harriet!
It's at this point that I think they should let RWBY catch one of the dust crystals. I was just thinking that.
I've seen other speed semblances before. That was different.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying since episode 2 dropped. Well, technically I've been thinking that since volume 2 dropped, but still.
I think there's more going on than you think.
Well, yeah, like I said, she can divide herself in 3.
I'm someone just like you.
Thank you! I'm sorry, I haven't forgiven this guy for the bad exposition earlier.